Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Madden 22 playlist. Today, bringing you Chiefs at Falcons. Without further ado, let's have some fun.
We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Young Wei Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
I don't believe that that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
We're scoreless after 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce,
Mahomes
on the
to Kelce.
touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take it right
And I missed the extra point, and then
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chopping at the bit just to get the football. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Now, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. That's a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now Ryan being chased out left. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the
59 seconds is still a long time. And it's giving me 59 seconds to try and score a touchdown. So that's what it's going to have to be, right?
The lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 1st down, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And
So, you gotta go for the field goal. Good job.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. Nice job. We needed that one. So now we'll keep it at a 2-score game no matter what. And we've done a good job after the first half. So
we're just about set to get back
kick
to
it off and see how it goes.
Final adjustments, and we'll head back to Atlanta and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
69 yards rushing for him now. And he's
not a great first play for sure.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
So the early game momentum I have is no longer there. But what I do have is the opportunity to step up and keep playing this game.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 26 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
So a big drive answers the score. 4 plays, 76 yards, all on the ground. And we get that score there. Well done. Well done.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started. And that is caught.
Oh, no.
They pulled it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Wow, a one-play score answer. So this has been a back-and-forth game now.
Position, and that was special there. Koo able to connect on the
This has been one heck of a game here.
Down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Steps away to his left. Caught. Kelsey, left side.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
At the 42-yard line.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Chiefs.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the
So I felt like it was 4-down territory. I saw the opportunity to run, and I went for that. So now we are going to see whether or not that little decision will have paid off, because we have an opportunity here on our hands to go for it on 4th down. So let's see how this goes.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Oh no!
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Tough play for me there, man.
Get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Opportunity may have been there, but I was a bit late. But he's got the momentum, so I've got to see if I can't get a stop.
Here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 26. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try the left side. It's Patterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
1st and goal.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The quick slant caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Mahomes will throw. Pass complete to Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
Flushed out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So
what?
hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
He was way outside the pocket.
Tackle to tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game.
What was that? He was way outside the pocket.
Here's Williams to return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Throwing now is Ryan. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what that call was, man.
Seconds remaining on the clock. Ryan to throw. He completes it to Ridley. And he's in for a touchdown. In the final seconds.
I don't know what those refs were seeing, man.
They just likely won this thing in regulation.
That feels kind of cheap. I mean, what happened there on that intentional grounding call? I was basically at the sideline when I threw that out of bounds. How is that in the pocket? Like, what, my running back who was triangle, I was actually expecting him to come open, but he got, like, messed up on the play, so I started backpedaling and running it out of bounds. But it gave me intentional grounding, and that's going to cost me the game. So I don't know, man. That was a tough play for sure. I don't even know what to say.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by
man, that's a tough game, man.
And the Falcons are going to hang on the final play.
I feel like I got robbed on that play because basically, like, on the play where they gave me intentional running, it definitely wasn't intentional running. Looking back at the replay, my running back gets picked off. So that's the only thing I think that could have messed with the computer's understanding because I was way outside the tackle box. Like tackle box, I was way outside the tackle box. So I backed up, I was way outside the box, I threw it out of bounds. I was expecting 4th and 1, I was going to quarterback sneak. And then they said intentional running, so I punted, and he made a good play. I'm not saying he didn't make a good play, I just feel like, I don't know what are you going to do about it. But yeah, that's how Madden goes, so you live with it, and bad call actually. And other than that, good game. And so with that, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe as a great thing, helps the channel. Like to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.